Hello and welcome to Good Morning Lagos on Ibileye.tv. This is the show where we give you everything educative, informative, and entertaining about the city you love, Lagos. I'm your host for today, Adeyele Ijelu, the only host, no co-host. The man decided to leave me all alone to host this show, but regardless of whether she's there or not, the show must go on. And let's go to the business of the day. We are going to start with newspaper headlines. And on the Punch newspaper today, Oni loses eligibility against Fayemi, that is the governor of Ekiti State. Segun Oni has loses eligibility case against Fayemi to challenge him if he's going to be if actually should remain as the governor of Ekiti State. Also on the Punch newspaper, poor feasibility cause flight cancellation in coming days, says NIMET. Stakeholders decry government neglect of capital market. And lastly on the Punch, Access Diamond Banks to reward customers. And let's move forward to the Vanguard newspaper. My husband is compassionate, as led by example, says wife of the president, Aisha Buhari. Politics of 2023 shaping 2019 general election. Akwa Ibom APC insists on REC Igini removal over alleged bias. PDP will truncate Nigeria's dream, says the governor of Katsina State, Alhaji Masari. On the Nation newspaper, UEFA Champions League, PSG take charge with 2-0 win at Manchester United Old Trafford Stadium. Buhari, I will recover $16 billion of Obasanjo government power cash. Atiku promised to make Lagos Africa Industrial Hub. Yesterday, Atiku was live in Lagos State to do what they call his campaign at the Teslim Balogun Stadium here in Lagos State, and it was massive turnout for everybody. All PDP members were there to grace the event. And also, let's move forward to this day newspaper. SA Tourism reschedule Africa's travel in Durban 2019. NDIC reassures on sound financial system. And lastly, Eternal target increase retail business. And that's all for headlines today. You could pick any of the newspaper, this day newspaper, The Nation, Punch, or Vanguard to read exclusive news about Nigerian politics and beyond. Let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
Have you met the exceptional leader called Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu? A man with a passion to serve, protect, and stimulate economic growth. When a leader is cut from the same fabric as the people, a new kind of leadership representation is born. A leadership where the people are equally involved in decision-making and governance with a focus on 5 pillars of development, namely traffic management and transportation, health and environment, education and technology, making Lagos a 21st century economy, entertainment and tourism. All this will be achieved with adequate security. In this year, Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu is prepared and determined to take the great state of Lagos to greater heights with your support and cooperation. Vote APC. Vote Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu.
Sanwo-Eko! Eko Asanwo!
Welcome back from the short break. This is the What's Up Lagos segment where we give you every details about the happening of Lagos State government. And let's start with Governor Ambode receiving ICC Cricket World Cup trophy in Lagos State. The Executive Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, on Tuesday yesterday received the 2019 World Cup trophy of the International Cricket Council, ICC, with a pledge to come up with action plan to institutionalize cricket in secondary schools across the state. Speaking at the Lagos State House in Alausa, Ikeja, when he officially received the ICC trophy for the World Cup, scheduled to be hosted in June by England and Wales, Governor Ambode, who played the game while in secondary school, said it was important to initiate programs to escalate the sport in the country, adding that the best way to start was to make it interesting to young ones. That's going to be a development for Lagos State if he actually institutionalized this. Also in Lagos State, Lagos Superb commended for improved standard of education. The Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board has been commended by a coalition of civil society organizations for its efforts at improving the standard of basic education and making Lagos State a benchmark for other states to emulate. The commendation came as the President, Coalition of Civil Society Organization, Comrade Dominic Ogaku, presented the Sterling Leadership Qualities, Philanthropic Antecedents and Human Capital Development Award to the Executive Chairman of the Board, Dr. Ganiu Oluremi Sopeyin. While receiving the award, Dr. Sopeyin attributed the feat achieved by the board to the commitment of the State Universal Education family, saying the honor was bestowed on him would spur him to do more for the institution. And lastly, the General Manager of Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, LASEMA, Adesina Timuyu, received his colleague from Lagos Traffic Radio, Tayo Akonle, and other senior officials to the broadcast station on costly visit to LASEMA office at Alausa, Ikeja yesterday. The visit was meant to institutionalize and also make sure that every agency in Lagos State work together in order to make Lagos the center of excellence, although it's center of excellence, but not just by man, in order to make sure to take it to the next level and also make sure that Lagos State contribute to the well-being of the country in Nigeria. And that's all we have for you on What's Up Lagos segment. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Welcome back from the short break. This segment is the Decision 2019, where I'm going to tell you some of the happenings in Nigeria 2019 election that is just few days away. The presidential election is on Saturday, February 16, and while the governorship election will take place March 2nd around the country. But first, let me give you this. The grand patron of the Buhari Osinbajo Mandate Group in Lagos State, Chief Lanre Razak, has said the All Progressive Congress APC presidential candidate, President Muhammadu Buhari, deserves re-election on February 16 this Saturday to enable the party consolidate its development strides. And moving to Ogun State, the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has called on all electorate in Ogun State to ignore Amosun's comment that should not vote for All Progressive Congress candidates except President Muhammadu Buhari. Osinbajo, who did not mention Amosun's name, described those who promote other parties while still claiming to be members of the APC as bad cutlasses. The presidential campaign in Ogun State held on Monday, and it was filled with lots of incidents from bad to worse concerning Amosun, saying that the governorship candidate of APC, Prince Dapo Abiodun, should not be supported by members of APC and other parties, because you also have a member called Akinlade of APM and other parties, Allied People's Movement, saying they should vote for his candidate and not what APC candidate. And whereas he's also a senatorial aspirant of APC to represent Ogun State Central rather, so that he's going to go back to the Senate, because initially before he became the governor of Ogun State, he was a senator. But now there are just like shifts between the party concerning APC and APM. But the vice president is saying they should ignore Amosun's word concerning the fact that they should not vote for Dapo Abiodun, meaning there's a political divide in that state. That's all on this for 2019. Let's go on a quick. And that was the weather report for today. Humidity is 5%, probability of rain is 2%. It might rain and it might not rain. It's cloudy, sunny, but it can still change because this is Nigeria, anything can happen. And that's all we have for you on Good Morning Lagos today on Ibile.tv. And make sure you follow us on our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Ibile TV Lagos, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ibile.tv. I'm Aderele Ijelu. Bye-bye.
Have you met the exceptional leader called Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu? A man with a passion to serve, protect, and stimulate economic growth. When a leader is cut from the same fabric as the people, a new kind of leadership representation is born. A leadership where the people are equally involved in decision-making and governance, with a focus on 5 pillars of development, namely traffic management and transportation, health and environment, education and technology, making Lagos a 21st century economy, entertainment and tourism. All this will be achieved with adequate security. In this year, Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu is prepared and determined to take the great state of Lagos to greater heights with your support and cooperation. Vote APC. Vote Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu.
Sanwo Eko!